Hello there, and welcome to Pets Aplenty. Generally, dogs are known to convey their emotions and ideas to humans via movements and postures. On the other hand, Labrador Retrievers are known for their warm personalities and for showing their owners love and devotion. Reading them will open up a new line of communication between humans and their dogs. However, you may sometimes wonder if your lab loves you. So, as always, we've gathered all this information to help you recognize your dog's gestures and expressions of love. Before we continue though, we would love for you to become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button down below. You can also review the perks of Pets Aplenty membership after clicking the join button. Now, let's get into the video. Labradors have a wide range of affectionate gestures. Some common ways that Labradors show their owners they care is by sniffing you, jumping for joy when you return home, greeting you with a wagging tail, following you around, leaning against you, licking your face, making loving eye contact, nudging you with their nose, caring for you, rolling over, guarding you, roughhousing, stealing your belongings, sighing with you, sharing toys with you, sleeping with you, and empathizing with you. But how do all of these signs translate to love? Could your dog be trying to communicate something else to you? Stay tuned as we tell you more. Number 11. Always leans on you. A firm indication that your lab loves you is if it will often lean on you. This is because it would demonstrate faith in you and that it feels safer around you. It's also a way of asking for your attention while simultaneously showing love. When this occurs, please sit down and pet your dog to show them you care. Although this can be more challenging as your dog grows older, it can also be highly annoying when you're busy and your dog insists on leaning on you. Number 10. They lick you. There are several reasons why dogs lick people's faces, but most of the time, it's because they love you. Dogs may lick as a sign of submission or as a way to groom themselves. Labs groom one another as a sign of closeness in close relationships so that you can interpret your dog's grooming as an expression of love. They also lick when they're being submissive. Therefore, if it licks you frequently, it would indicate that it respects you and sees you as a member of its pack. Number 9. Excited to see you return home. If your lab is always excited and tends to jump on you when you get home, you're not alone. This behavior is entirely normal. This excitement is primarily brought on by the cortisol and oxytocin hormones, which are involved in complex hormonal processes in the canine brain and body. It shows that you are the most significant member of the pack, so he demonstrates how much he misses you while you're gone, how happy you are doing well, and how glad it is to have you back with it. Because of this affectionate feeling for you, it seems reasonable that they would be overjoyed to see you. Number 8. Sniffing. Labs may sometimes nose humans, placing their noses on them and sniffing them to learn where the person has been. If your Labrador often noses you, it is a sign that it loves you, since it implies that it is curious about your whereabouts, health, and well-being. Your dog shows devotion and liking for you by pressing against you with his nose. They may use it to draw your attention to them or to alert you that you are in the way. Your dog shows love if a deep look or more excellent body contact follows the nose nudge. This gesture can sometimes be uncomfortable and inconvenient, but it has to be tolerated as a way of being kind to your dog. Number 7. They'll behave politely around you. Like humans, dogs have a social nature. When your dog recognizes your significant role in their life, you take on the role of pack leader. Your Labrador will demonstrate its devotion to you by paying attention while you speak. Following your instructions will show that it respects and looks up to you as its leader. Naturally, your dog will be friendly to you in return because you are the most significant person in his life for guidance, acceptance, companionship, and love. Number 6. Always wanting to sleep by you. Have you ever wondered why your lab suddenly wants to sleep on your bed? This can happen for a good number of reasons. It could result from more complicated elements like jealousy, anxiety, fear, or your dog's propensity for sickness detection. In the wild, wolves snuggle up together in groups when sleeping. Dogs like cuddling with one another as well. Your lab will naturally want to sleep close to you as you are their family and closest buddy. It shows how much they value and trust you. Number 5. Keeping a good pace with you during walks. Your Labrador will demonstrate its devotion to you by keeping up with you when you're out for walks. Here's the thing, your Lab wouldn't be willing to keep up with you if it didn't love you, since it wouldn't trust you and wouldn't want to be around you. This is particularly true when you're off the leash. Although Labradors are not often known to be aggressive, this does not mean they cannot become hostile at any time. Playing rough may strengthen the relationship between you and your dog. Of course, physical contact may sometimes be excessive. Teach your dog the appropriate habits such as no biting, swiping, or barking. Safeguard it. Number 4. It protects you and the home. Your Labrador's defense of you is another instance of his loyalty. According to experts, dogs instinctively defend anything they see as precious, such as a bone, a blanket, and food. When your dog defends you while in danger, it expresses his love for you and lets you know you are extremely dear to him. When visitors visit your home, if your Labrador gets guarded, it may indicate that it wants you to be secure and does not want other people to hurt you. Number 3. Tail-Wagging. In the world of dogs, the tail is one of the body features that stands out the most, particularly while the dog is moving. A dog's quick tail wags show that it is happy, and even happier when its tail is inclined to the right. It will intrigue you to know that dogs don't wag their tails when alone. According to canine behavioral researchers, they use their tails as a communication tool to express their feelings to other dogs, people, and even other animals. If your Lab is fond of wagging its tail in your presence, you should see it as a sign of friendliness and love. Some researchers compare a wagging tail to the social signals used by people to express their emotions, such as smiling or shaking their heads. Number 2. Taking your personal belongings. If your Lab frequently moves items, such as a piece of clothing that belongs to you, it shows that he is trying to express his love and affection for you. It is common and perhaps one of the oldest undesirable behaviors among dogs. Many studies have confirmed that a Labrador stealing your possessions is a sign of affection, even if part of this theft may be done for enjoyment. Although this can seem like an odd method to express love at first glance, it has a strong scientific basis. Number 1. Belly rub. Another indication that your Labrador dog loves you is if it often requests that you massage its tummy. This is because when you stroke its belly, it puts itself in a vulnerable posture and communicates its confidence and sense of security in you. They eagerly anticipate stomach scratching. They cheerfully lay on their backs, tongues lolling and tails wagging. Before caressing your dog, it's crucial to understand what they're trying to tell you. Dogs that assume a submissive posture, also known as an appeasing posture, attempt to relieve social tension by demonstrating that they pose no danger. Your Lab will only show his belly as a sign of submission and love and an appeal for a belly massage. We want to point out that it does not indicate that your Labrador does not love you if it does not often display affectionate behaviors while you're there. This is because there are so many other ways that dogs may express their devotion. How does your Lab express his love and affection? Let us know in the comments section. Consider becoming a member of our channel by clicking the join button to get early access to our upcoming videos plus other membership perks. Also, check out our playlists and click on the video links that pop up at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.